The story of the magic goby. Once upon a time, long ago, there were two brothers who lived together. The two brothers have completely opposite personalities. The younger brother is hard-working, gentle, and honest, while the older brother is cunning and greedy and cruel. He took everything his parents left him, not giving his younger brother anything. Every day, the younger brother had to go into the forest and use sticks to dig up tubers and brown tubers, and go down to the ravine to catch shrimp and prawns to eat. At night, he returned to his brother's house to sleep with the buffalo and pigs. One day, the older brother invited his younger brother to go to the river to catch fish. The older brother forced the younger brother to shore up the shore, build a dam, and release water, while he caught all the fish, leaving not a single fish left. "I am both tired and sad." Suddenly there was one, swimming under the younger brother's feet and saying, "Please take me home to raise." The younger brother happily picked up the goby fish, brought it home, put it in a bowl, and cherished it like a child. Goby fish grow very quickly. After the first day, it was so big that it filled the bowl. The younger brother had to put it in the pot. The next day it had grown to fill the pot. The younger brother had to build a pool half the size of his yard for the fish to struggle. 2 days later, big fish filled the pool. The younger brother built a slit in a hidden place and let the fish down. Just a few days later, the fish grew to full size, as big as a male buffalo. At this time he said, "I am grown up, you and I should form a brotherly relationship. Let's go down this canal for fun." The younger brother is willing, chicken, boiled white rice to take away. Every mealtime, my younger brother tore meat and white rice to feed the fish, but I only ate chicken bones and burnt rice. The sky was cloudy and windy, and my younger brother was extremely scared. The fish said, "It's okay, it won't rain. Please climb the tall tree." If he sees clouds gathering below, he turns his face towards it and pretends to be sad. If the clouds rush over the water, you can laugh out loud. The younger brother obeys and climbs to the top of a tall tree. When the clouds gathered below the water, my face was gloomy and sad. Later, seeing clouds gathering above, he laughed. Laughter bounced off the cliffs like thunder. Suddenly he heard a roar down the crevasse. Turning back, he saw that the goby had killed the giant bamboo boat. The fish called, "My brother, go down and cut open the belly of the fish to get the wealth and bring it back." The younger brother did so and got a lot of gold and silver. Goby and his younger brother returned. Returning home, the younger brother told the story to his brother and divided the wealth he got in half. Greed arose. The older brother refused to accept the wealth the younger brother gave him. He demanded to go on a trip with the fish. The younger brother reluctantly lent him the fish and told him not to let the fish die. So the greedy older brother left. He was also let by the goby along the playing slot. But he was so greedy, he ate all the chicken meat and fed the fish bones and entrails. At a bend, a storm broke out. The greedy man was so happy that he asked the fish what to do. Fish told him as if telling a younger brother. But because he was so happy and rushed to listen, he didn't remember the fish's instructions clearly. When he should have been sad and gloomy, he laughed loudly. When he needed to laugh loudly, he was sad and gloomy. The boat rose up without the fish being ready. So it bit the goby to death. The older brother was extremely angry and hit the fish's head and returned home. Upon arriving home, the younger brother happily ran out to ask if he had gotten a lot of wealth. The older brother frowned and shouted, "You lied. Your fish died outside the ravine." When my younger brother heard the news of the fish's death, he quickly ran out of the ravine. When he arrived, he saw the fish's stiff body, and his brother cried forever. The goby fish's soul appeared and whispered in his ear, "Don't cry anymore, brother. Cut off my head and bury it in the middle of the yard, I will find a way to help you." The younger brother immediately cut off the fish's head and brought it back to bury it in the yard as the fish told him to do. A few days later, it grew very high in that place. The younger brother went to the bamboo tree and said, "Bamboo is going to help me with anything." The bamboo tree said, "When you hear the wind coming from above, say, 'Where is my living shirt?' You will have a beautiful shirt. Whenever you see the wind below, you cry, 'Where is my silver pot? Where is my copper pot?' At that time, there will be a lot of silver bars and copper pots." The younger brother followed the fish's instructions and got a lot of gold, silver, and clothes. His blood was filled with greed and he ran to the bamboo tree. Seeing the wind blowing above, he said, "Where is my living shirt?" Immediately, many rags fell from the sky. Seeing the wind rising below, he shouted, "Silver bars, where are my copper pots?" On top of the bamboo, many human skulls and cow bones fell on the greedy man's head, causing him severe pain. Angry, he cut down the bamboo tree and went home to scold his younger brother. "You lie. Your bamboo tree is the devil, I cut it down." The younger brother ran to the bamboo tree and cried. The bamboo stump said to him, "Burn me and take the ashes into the forest. If you see any animal's footprints, spread ashes and follow them. The animal will die and you will have plenty of meat to eat." The younger brother followed suit and brought back a lot of wild animal meat. The greedy older brother heard the news, snatched the remaining ashes of his younger brother and took them to the fields. He scattered ashes everywhere, and when he saw mouse footprints, he also scattered them. Seeing human footprints, he also scattered them because he suspected a thief had entered the field. After scattering, he excitedly went home and tried to clean the house so he could pick up tigers and pigs. When he got home, he saw his wife and children lying dead in the middle of the house. Panicked, he ran to the field. It turned out that the footprints he suspected were stolen were actually the footprints of his wife and children. Like crazy, he took the remaining ashes and spread them everywhere, even over his own footprints. So before he could return home, he fell dead. When his younger brother heard the news of his death, he still worried about his brother's funeral with full affection. Since then, the younger brother has lived peacefully doing business with neighbors. Among folk tales. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.